Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another content update in Red Dead Online. In today's video, we're going to be diving into all of the latest news from Rockstar Games themselves. We have more to discuss than just simply the news as well. We're going to be breaking down the upcoming content update, unpacking the surprises within, and also scrutinizing the implications of what this means for players. So if you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, then please consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So we have some exciting news coming straight from Rockstar's newswire today that we have to discuss. It has been a hot minute since we had more of this content get released as well. To be precise, we haven't seen anything of this caliber that's been new in the game since September of 2022. That was when a certain type of patch dropped, and while it did bring about new missions, it also unfortunately introduced a few glitches into the game. You may be familiar with the notorious stable glitch that caused a bit of stir in the community, because it still does to this day, and while Rockstar says they patched it, it's still there ruining lobbies in full force daily. But hold your horses, because the wait is almost over for this content that we're talking about. Rockstar has officially announced a brand new telegram from Jay scheduled to drop later this month in game, and from what we gather, there's word of some new cases on the horizon that will require an outlaw's steady aim. Looking ahead, there's a few more to look forward to beyond this content update as well. We should still be seeing more telegram missions around this same time next year. If you've been keeping up with the Red Dead leaks from February of 2021, you may recall the wealth of telegram mission dialogue that was discovered. It was an entire 22.5 minutes of WAV file content, and based on Rockstar's usage of those WAV files so far, we could possibly have about 2 more telegram mission updates to expect. If we're doing the math right, that's enough content for both late summer 2024 and late summer 2025. Nothing crazy, but still more telegram missions to expect. So as you can see, it certainly seems like Rockstar is playing the long game here, and as fans of Red Dead Online, we're here for it, I think. But there's a bit of wrinkle in this story. As we know, we've been hearing a lot of chatter recently about the potential Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster, and with all the details and the news and the leaks dropping left and right, it's a little bit surprising to see this Telegram content releasing now. While we always knew this content was in the pipeline for us for this year, and I particularly have tried to stress that as recently I've gotten some comments about what realistic things we should expect for the game this year, I personally had my eyes set on another September announcement because that's what it's been for 2021 and 2022. So this August date does come as somewhat of an early surprise to me. But the odd thing about this upcoming release is that, at least according to the ever-reliable Steam database, there doesn't seem to be a patch for Red Dead Online set to drop in August. Those of us who monitor the backend will notice that there hasn't really been much activity in the DLC depot or QA live areas of the game at all, which is unusual when you can expect content to release and when Rockstar announces its release. However, perhaps this signals a repeat of what happened with us for the hardcore telegram mission update in September 21. You may recall we got those 3 new telegram missions. They were the first hardcore telegram missions that dropped, and there was no patch accompanying that update. This could be a blessing and a curse for us today, because on the upside, with no patch coming in August, there is less likelihood of any new game-breaking bugs being introduced, because this means the developers aren't actually modifying the game files directly so that they can release this content. They're basically just going to be unlocking these missions server-side, essentially via the tunables, just like how our typical weekly and monthly update changes take effect in-game and how they always have. But on the downside though, with no patch, it also means we might have to wait a little bit longer for actual bug fixes for any of the existing issues in the game. But hey, let's stay positive here, because at least to me, new content is always a good thing. While Rockstar said that they're not coming out with major DLC expansions for the time being, they did say they were going to add these smaller types of seasonal updates and just small additions, and so it will be interesting to see what these new missions bring to the Wild West, so definitely stay tuned for more news. When it does come to what kind of content we can expect, I honestly have no idea what it means for these missions. They could be normal telegram missions, they could be hardcore telegram missions, you know, with like no aim assist for people on controller, no HUD, maybe something like that. But I do think that we will be getting 3 of them once again. That's typically how these missions come into the game. And the 3 missions do come bundled in the 1 telegram they're referencing itself, which will bring us now to a total of 15 if you also count the 3 duplicates we got for the 3 OG telegram missions. So that's pretty cool. But let's chat a little bit more while we check out a telegram mission in-game so new players can see just what these types of missions are all about in Red Dead Online. A lot of newer players don't even know that Telegram missions are in the game as well. I mean, of course, if you're watching YouTube videos, you probably heard YouTubers talk about it, and so you know, but Rockstar doesn't really show you how to access these in game. So for those who are wondering, when this content update does release this August, whenever that is, whether it's next week or later in the month, like they say at the end of the month or in the 4th or 5th week of the event, you just go over to your camp lockbox or the post office. You'll find a new Telegram letter from Jay here that you can open up. Then you just head to the documents section of your satchel and you're gonna look for the Telegram missions page. For me, it's usually like right here at the bottom. Open that up and you can see all of our Telegram missions. These were the new ones that released in September of 2022. A Tough Business was September 2021. These were the hardcore Telegram missions. And a new source of employment released in February of 2021. When Tough Business released, that's also when we got Call to Arms, pretty sure, or a little bit before that. Call to Arms don't really count as like the missions themselves, it's kind of their own game mode, but we did get a new set of new source of employment missions, which you'll see here when I open up the letter. We just had 3 that released, but Rockstar went back in September of 2022, I'm pretty sure, and they added basically new variants of all the old Telegram missions. So we got the normal rich pickings, the normal outrider, the normal one horse deal, but now we have basically another one horse deal mission, but it's at McFarland's Ranch instead of Emerald Ranch. We have another Shea Porter outrider mission that takes place up north by Wapiti instead of just the one that goes from Brittlebush Trawl to Blackwater or Armadillo. And then rich pickings took place in the Saint Denis Mayor's house. Now you can go to Braithwaite Manor. So all in all, we have 6 from here. We also have 3 from just the Tough Business. That brings us to 9. And then Skelding's contract also has 3 telegrams last year, bringing our total to 12. If you include the 3 telegram missions that are going to be coming out this year as well in August, well, we're going to have 15 in total, which is pretty awesome. And like I said earlier in the video, we also have some other stuff to expect in terms of seasonal updates. This probably won't be the only content update this year. I'd imagine we're going to have maybe some new variants of Call to Arms once again for Halloween, as well as for Christmas. I hope they do Thanksgiving this year, but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. So far, we only have 5 telegrams for Call to Arms to access, or 5 Call to Arms maps that are available. These are all the standard OG ones, but between the ones that we got for Halloween and Christmas in 2021 and 2022 as well, I'm pretty sure at this point we should have like close to 15 Call to Arms maps to play. I wish Rockstar would just release those for us to play at all times. You know, maybe not have it or give it the festive Halloween or festive Christmas theme to it, but we should still have those maps to play on, because that's just a lot of content that we could be playing that we can't right now because it's locked in game. So I just wanted to show you guys that, kind of give you a Telegram mission breakdown. That's what you can expect this month here in Red Dead Online. With all that said, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.